Oh, how's that?
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
You two actually look relaxed. How did you handle getting through the city?
Used to? Lee, there's a horrible thing going on, but the world certainly isn't over. Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say any more.
I'm just in shock. Talking to your girl here is a welcome bit of normal.
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia. No, I used to. I was let go a little while back. Yeah, my mistake.
Well, that's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess. You'll be back in a classroom in no time. Well, I just think it's important to stay optimistic around our kids. Perhaps you should check on Herschel in the barn. He's been awfully quiet.
Back in a bit. Seems like those two are getting along. Katya's good with her. You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine? Do you have to go to the bathroom or anything like that?
Lee, a young woman can take care of herself. More than you would think, actually. I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses.
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this? All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
Not what we saw.
This could all be providence, you know? You just never realize when something is happening to you, what you're being given. Maybe this will all work out.
Your optimism is refreshing. New. These past couple days, at least.
But they weren't before. The banks, the politics, the crap. Those things are gone. Hell comes in a lot of different colors. Things were bad before. Bad now, but they're different, you see?
People are eating each other. My last thought I had before seeing any of what happened was of those wrinkly Shar-Peis I see at the clinic. I want to go right back to thinking about that silly dog. We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this. We'll all be home soon.
Hey there, Kenny. Need any help? So what's your family's plan? See ya.
Do you need any help? No, I think I got it. I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Nah, no kids. I think I've got it handled okay. As long as I keep her safe, I think I'm doing all right. I have no idea what I'm doing. You know.
With those things out there, maybe, sure, that's enough. But you gotta ask yourself if you're the type of guy who can do better than that if her parents don't show up.
I'll keep that in mind.
At least you're honest. Shit. Better than I was when Duck showed up. You'll figure it out. Well, whether you do or not, she's a sweetheart. We saw some crazy shit getting here. The kind of stuff might mess up a little angel like that. Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's, but we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us. We're doing good. Thanks for asking. Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
You've got a boat.
Government'll start handing out shots and the National Guard'll do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
Hey, Kenny, you good?
Yep.
He seems like an all right dude. He's working on his truck.
Well, this is as far as we're going.
Then it's far enough.
Look!
Hey there! You friendly? Truck's run out of gas. Fuck!
Ah! 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 No! No!
I think I'm gonna be sick. Eat. As far as I can tell, that's all they care about.
And if one gets you...
They eat you. And whatever's left comes back as one of them.
How the fuck?
I think it might be more than a couple days before all this gets sorted out.
Yeah, I think so too. We better keep it down out of here. I found this in the office. That boy in the photo worked here. The keys being on him is as good a bet as we can make.
Yeah, I agree. We just need to figure out how to get out there and get them. can't believe this is Macon.
Any idea where the pharmacy keys might be?
We searched high and low inside before you guys got here, and they weren't on the old couple we took out of the office.
If the keys aren't in the drugstore, think they could be out here?
We now live in a world where getting up and walking away is an actual possibility, so...
The keys might be on that guy over there.
Where?
Trapped against the wall over there.
Why do you say that?
He, looks like an employee of the drugstore. I've seen him before. He's close to the store. Could be him. I don't, I guess.
He could be anybody. We can't just start taking crazy risks. We don't know he worked here. That's a big jump to make, considering the risk. We can't just assume anything. We need some proof that he was an employee to make it worth the risk of going out there.
Ready as I'll ever be. Are you good?
And the drugstore's safe enough, I think. Whoever owned it took good care of it. It's well stocked and it locks up well.
Yeah, I think we're good behind this gate.
Do you think we're safe here? What's everyone like in there?
Oh, well, Carly's pretty nice, you know.
Yeah.
Lily doesn't take any crap. She's been running the show, keeping people on watch, things like that. And her dad...
Yeah, that guy.
He's, he's ex-military, I guess. Not the most pleasant.
How'd you end up here?
I moved here to live with my uncle. He does tech stuff, and it just made sense.
So you're local. You probably knew the owners of this place.
No, not really. I've only been here a couple months, and I spend a lot of time... No, just doing my own thing.
I grew up here. Been trying to get home since the dad came back. I knew some folks here. Seemed like as good a place as any. I just sort of ended up here. Yeah, I did. Good people.
Oh, so you probably knew the owners then?
Family. But it doesn't seem like it.
Oh, friends? Family? They around?
Yeah, I'm just taking care of her.
Oh, cool. You've got that little girl with you. I guess it doesn't. When something like this happens, I suppose all that matters is where you are, not how you got there.
Let's head back inside.
What? Do you know that guy?
Look at that poor bastard trapped on the other side of the street.
Kind of, he has a familiar face. No, it's just sad. Fucked up.
Never mind. It's not my business. I'm sorry, though. Oh, like brother? Or like brother?
You're from around here, huh? Yeah, it is. Nope. I hope he ended up that way and wasn't a living guy who got trapped and then bitten.
It doesn't seem like that trap guy's going anywhere anytime soon. Jesus, no kidding.
All we need is a way for one of us to spend some time with that guy over there without getting snuck up on.
Let's have another look around. There's got to be a safe way to get out there.
Presumably, he's the one with the keys. Well, how are we going to keep them away from you? How are we going to keep those things off your back while you search that one for the keys? That's a lot. Don't, touch it. That is, of course, if you can knock it down. It's still carrying a charge. Those distribution lines carry about 33,000 volts. We just have to find a way to get those power lines down on the ground. I'll try to give you fair warning. We're going to need them on the other side of the street before that thing comes down, though. You're right. It shouldn't take more than a few good swings with that fire axe to finish the job. We need a way to get all the zombies on the far side of the street. But if you're still out and visible, there's no guarantee they'll leave you alone to come after me. What are we going to do about that? I'm going to be honest. I'm not psyched to play the role of bait. You need a place to hide while I attract the walkers to the other side of the street. Yeah, that'll work. Well, insanely dangerous, but good. Righto. We think that dead gentleman over there has the keys, but we need to figure out how to keep the rest of the walkers at bay while you search him. If we can down that power line in the middle of the street, you'd have a decent barrier between you and the rest of the walkers. But we need a way to knock it down. You're going to chop down that power pole, creating a makeshift electric fence between you and the rest of the walkers. But we need a way to herd them to one side of the street before you do. I'm going to lure the walkers to the other side of the street with a car horn, but you need a place to get out of sight so they'll lose interest. I think we're set. You run out there and start chopping down that pole, making sure to watch your back. When it's about to fall, you give me the signal, and I'll run out to the car and lure them over while you hide in the trunk. Then, when the coast is clear, you hop out, finish off the pole, and then get the keys. Yeah, maybe there's something to that. I like it. I think it's worth poking around inside and anywhere else you can for an axe or a saw, at least for a little while. You think you can knock it over? That won't help. We've already got that figured. Oh, nothing. Looks in need of a little maintenance. A power up, perhaps? I don't know. There's no gas left, and I think they'll get to us eventually. And if it doesn't work? I don't think so. And if there was, I'm not sure it'd be worth the risk. Making a list of ways I could die doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4... It's hard to say, but there's something to that, maybe. You'd be in a lot of danger going that far. You can still see who they are. You could take them one at a time, but you need a wall or something to protect you while you search the trapped one. Right. I don't think so. Nope. Especially when we don't know how many are out there. If it doesn't, we have bigger problems. Meat, apparently. Or a noise, maybe. Yeah, but where are you gonna hide?
God, poor kid.
Yeah, you'll be pretty well exposed while you search him. That could quickly turn into you not pretending. Not a good idea.
All right. Time to see if he has the keys. Hey, bud. I don't know what happened to Mom and Dad, but I know if you were there, you would have died for them. So, yeah. I'm gonna assume that's what happened.
Did you find them yet?
But knowing you were to take care of them through all of it, that helped. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I wasn't here. I shouldn't have left the family. Fuck. I mean, you know what I mean. I got to do this now, man. I got to do this. God. There we go.
The wreck did damage to that power pole. No, probably not. Nah, yeah, I don't think so. Plus, you might get stuck. There's somewhere better. Yeah, they did their best. Dangerous. I don't think so. Nope. There's gotta be somewhere better. Ugh, I don't think so. I don't think that'll work. Not when they can get fresh meat. We can't just go out there without a plan. That's suicide. Whoa, Lee. Don't go out there. You ready? All right, I'm right behind you. Fair enough. I'm ready when you are. Yeah. It doesn't look like America, does it? No, probably not.
That guy's done enough. We should try to keep using human bait to a minimum.
I am fleet of foot. The distraction's not bad, though.
The streets are too full of those things to get out there and search for those keys safely. You gonna run out there and lead them away? You don't seem like the high school track type.
Totally. Maybe they could be lured around the building or something.
We found this remote at the motel. Seems like something you might want.
Yeah, I used to fiddle around with stuff like that when I was a kid, but there's not much to do with it now. Man, I miss my robots.
You're a strange guy, Doug.
You know what I could do? It's universal. I could program it to work with those TVs across the street. Let's just hope the power's still on.
You can just do that?
Well, I memorized all the codes when I was in AV. Let's try.
Well fucking done, Doug. All that dork nonsense might save a life.
Who's to say it already hasn't? That got a few of them to take notice.
Few seconds of searching and we'll know if he has the keys. I can't look at him like that. Too bad we don't have a way to come out here and watch the news.
Would be nice to know what's going on elsewhere.
Atlanta's in rough shape, and that's all I know. Now's the time.
Be careful. Okie doke.
That place is full of TVs and electronics.
I did, but it was too risky. And then a bunch of guys showed up and they tried. I think they're most of who you see wandering around out there.
Did you guys try to get in there and get weapons? And what happened? I know, Doug.